welcome to Phillipsburg High School here for the Cherry Hill East at Phillipsburg girls varsity basketball game. On the call for tonight is just myself, Alex Hare. I'm also producing, and behind the scenes working the camera is Braden. And as we get ready for both these teams, they're both finishing warm-ups. Still got about 2.5 minutes, a little bit over, until the warm-ups end and we head to about 2.5 minutes until we head to get these starters. But coming into this, your home Phillipsburg Stateliners are coming into this with a 3-15 record, 1-5 in the Skyland, and Cherry Hill East is coming into this game 11-12 on the season, 2-6 in the Olympic. For Phillipsburg, their head coach are led by Nicole Fulmer, and these Phillipsburg varsity girls team is currently on a 10-game losing streak, hoping to snap that tonight, but they got one heck of a challenge ahead of them as head coach Michael Mancinelli, a 1998 Phillipsburg graduate, is the head coach for Cherry Hill East, as the Warriors have quite a lot of scoring on their starting lineup, with 4 players over 100 points on the season, 3 players over 200, and 1 over 300. While the Phillipsburg team has, out of their starters, the girls have 2 players over 100 points, with 1 at 170 and 1 at 114. And now as these players go to their benches and get ready to announce the starters, and I apologize if there's some breaks in the commentary. I'm also producing this as well right now, so I am going to be a little bit everywhere, but I will be paying attention to the game more than not. The Warriors in their all-white uniforms with red lettering, while the Liners are going to be in their maroon with white lettering, white numbers, and red accents. And now for the national anthem to start things today.
Oh, say, can you see what is once what so proudly hailed at the twilight last spring, whose cross sends the bright star through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watch
we are back after that national anthem sung by a Stateliners student as we are about to get, we got the starters being announced right now for the Warriors. Number 2, Michelle Lee, a senior with 267 points on the season. Number 10, Maya Morgan, a sophomore with 210 points on the season. Number 12, Dylan Kratchman, a junior with 305 points on the season, their leading scorer. Number 15, Jesse Atlas, a junior with 97 points on the season, 110 rebounds on the season, though. And Laurel Ngu with 104 points on the season and 200 rebounds on the season. For the Stateliners, number 1, Madison Bethia, the freshman with 170 points on the season. Number 2, Kayla Highcade, the junior with 114 points on the season. Number 3, Olivia Boothman-Sonoy, the sophomore with 60 points on the season. Number 4, Brooke Troxel, the sophomore with 20 points on the season. And number 5, Chantalina Blake, the senior with 87 points on the season. Though what the Stateliner team has a little bit of lacking in the offensive department, they make up for it on defense. They have quite a lot of steals between them, with Bethia having 70, 28 for Blake. Highcade doesn't have a ton of steals on. I didn't write it down. Troxel with 14 steals, and Boothman-Sonoy with 12 on the season. As Phillipsburg is still talking things over before we get this game underway. They're going to break down their huddle now, trying to snap this 10-game losing streak against head coach Michael Mancinelli, a Phillipsburg alum. And on the jump ball, that was Troxel for Phillipsburg. As the steal there from Phillipsburg goes all the way down the court. That's Highcade with it there. And the turnover by Phillipsburg. On the jump ball for the Warriors there, it was Laurel Ngu. And the steal there from, this time it's Boothman-Sonoy down the court end for the first points of the game. The layup by Bethia. Bethia putting pressure on. Crouchman with it, top of the key. 3 is good. Bethia bringing it up the court. And the cross-court pass from Highcade there. No good. That's going to be out of play. Last off of Phillipsburg. So the Warriors maintain possession there. That was I believe that was Morgan there, not wearing her number 10, like it is listed wearing number 5 today. Or excuse me, it was actually Lindsay Ngu on the jump ball. Highcade from 3. It's good. And the Seal Highcade gets it going the length of the court. Unable to keep possession, but that's going to be out of play. That one off of Maya Morgan. Blake on the inbound there. Highcade with the 3, no good. And the first foul of the afternoon. Morgan bringing it up the court. That's Atlas from 3, no good. But the rebound is put back up by Angu. Bethia unable to get it to go. It's stolen as a off-balance pass there. Is intercepted by Morgan. The 3, no good. Excuse me, that was Lee on the 3 there. Highcade with it. Cross-court pass. Gets it in down below. That was Boothman Sonoy who got it into Blake there, but nothing found under the net. That's going to be out of play. 5 minutes remain in the first quarter. Warrior ball. And that foul was awarded to Blake last time. Or the sole foul from either team. That's going to be off of Blake. And the Warriors will retain possession. But the Stateliners have them in a more favorable position aside from being under the net. Crouchman on the inbound, receives the inbound there. Lee now driving, and she's going to be fouled on her drive. And that's a second foul on Blake. It's tough to get 2 fouls that early on. Alana Palos, the sophomore with 38 points on the season, checks in. And the deep 3 just off the rim there by Cratchman. Bethia over to Highcade. Down to the corner. Bethia with it back at the top of the key. That was Boothman Sonoy driving along the baseline, and that's a turnover, I believe, on Palos there. Or excuse me, no. That was on Troxel, the turnover there. Morgan with it. Lee down into the corner. And the jumper falls after a couple of bounces. The jumper there from Cratchman. Their leading scorer on the season. Bethia screen set by Troxel there. Bethia gets around, gets to the elbow, gets her own rebound and goes back up with it. Unable to get her to fall again. Gets the rebound again and tries to get it out to Troxel there. But it's seemingly fouled as she was trying to get it out. Or no foul call. Maybe it was touched by a Warrior. As Boothman Sonoy back out to top of the key to Bethia. Highcade for 3. No good. Boothman Sonoy gets the rebound and goes back up. No good. Rebounded there by Morgan. Who take it down the court. Long pass to Lee. Morgan with the top of the key. From the free throw line. No good. Troxel with the rebound there. And Bethia once again brings it up for the Stateliners. Out to Boothman Sonoy. Now Bethia for three, no good. Little bit long. Palos on the rebound there. Troxel. Bethia out to Highcade, who goes up for three, just short. Troxel on the rebound again. Palos with it. And the Liners go around the horn, but back over to Highcade into Troxel, who tries to drive. Not able to get it to go. It's going to be a turnover, and that's Crouchman on the steal there. And that's going to be a foul on Bethia. Lee to shoot two. She makes the first one. Sigmund subs in for Palos. And Lee is short on the second one. Troxel with the rebound. Highcade. Back to Bethia. To the corner. Boothman Sonoy. Cross court. The Stateliners love those cross court passes. And now Sigmund goes up. Unable to get it. Almost gets a rebound, but rebounded by Crouchman. Excuse me. Now Morgan with it on the sideline. Getting double teamed. Can't find anyone. And almost gives it up. And now that's going to be an and one for Ngu. For Lindsay Ngu. That's going to be the first foul against Boothman Sonoy. Ngu to convert the three-point attempt. That's long. Rebounded by Troxel. And Bethia trying to drive it up the court. And that's blocked by Ngu there. Bethia not able to get it to go over top of Ngu there. As Troxel will inbound it. Get to the Boothman Sonoy. Bethia now on the far wing. Bethia slowing things down. Highcade down in the corner. Tries to get it into Troxel and just does. That's Boothman Sonoy. He's looking for a shot there, but unable to get it. And the Bethia pass to Boothman Sonoy is good. That's a tie game. Or excuse me, no. Excuse me, I am mistaken there. I missed a couple of points there. Excuse me. That's Lee bringing it up the court now. Just as we hit just about 30 seconds left to play. Lee back to Morgan. Now Lee with it off screen. That's going to be tapped out of play by Bethia. Just under 16 seconds to play in this first quarter. An 8-10 game. An aggressive game defensively by the Stateliners so far. Crouchman gets the inbound from Lee, and Lee with it now driving. And that was a wide open lane there by the Stateliners. I believe that foul is going to be against Sigmund. Lee goes to the line. She sinks the first one. 7.3 seconds to play in the first quarter. She sinks on both to give the Warriors a 4-point lead most likely going into this second quarter. And that's going to be a steal for Angu as the quarter comes to an end. And while the teams talk things over, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Urco Community Federal Credit Union. Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you are looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simaweta and Michael Boulos, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval is subject to credit underwriting approval. Terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender, federally insured by the NCUA. Also, thank you to GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you. And Ed Kovac Jr., New York Life Insurance. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovac Jr., based in Lopakon, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. And as things get started here, the Stateliners start with it for the second, down by 4. Stateliners with their starters on the court, as well as the Warriors. Troxel there, unable to go back up with it, as that's Kratchman going all the way and unable to get it. Engru with the rebound, puts it back up, but no good. Troxel with the rebound. Bethia goes out to Blake. Blake unable to get it to go. And now that's Atlas with it. Hands it off to Lee, who goes all the way down the court to Kratchman. Lee to Morgan. The soft bounce pass to Kratchman, and Atlas wide open for 3, just long, but Kratchman gets the rebound. Lee looking to set things up. Morgan in the corner. And the Warriors slow things down. Bethia got a hand on it, but Lee for 3, long. Rebounded by Blake. Atlas with the steal there. And that was Morgan who went up with it and comes down with the bucket. Bethia possibly showing some frustration on that bounce pass there, but just wanted to make sure she gets it into Troxel. High Cade for 3, and it's good. Lee and Kratchman both bringing it up. Lee with it, working on Bethia, drives by her. Is able to get it to Ngu down low on the block, but Ngu can't keep it with the pressure from Boothman Sonoy. No shot, floor foul. High Cade gets the foul there. Lee on the inbound pass gets it to Morgan. And Bethia pokes it away. It remains Warrior ball. Lee gets it into Morgan immediately. Able to go up, but not able to get it to fall. But the Warriors get the rebound. Atlas for 3, no good. And Morgan gets the rebound, goes back up with it, and is fouled on her way back up. She's going to go to the line. That's the third foul for Blake. And the first free throw bounces around, no good. And now that's going to be Zygmunt in for the Stateliners. As Morgan's second one is off the back iron, rebounded by Boothman Sonoy. Takes it the length of the court, gets it to Bethia. Bethia working on Lee on the wing. Troxel at the free throw line. Not liking what she saw in the pass out to Highcade. And Bethia. A little bit of miscommunication there from Sigmund and Bethia as it leads to a turnover. That's going to be a timeout. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Urco Community Federal Credit Union. Looking for a great rate on a new loan from automobile to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you are looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simoweta or Michael Boulos, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval is subject to credit underwriting approval. Terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender. Federally insured by the NCUA. Both teams still talking things over. As we were at 5:05 left to play in the second, 11-14, Warriors over the Stateliners. Lee brings it up. Back and forth between her and Atlas. Same players on the court for both teams. And jump ball between Sigmund and Lee. That's going to stay Warrior possession. Kratchman on the inbound gets it to Ngu. Around the horn to Kratchman. Out to Atlas. And that's Morgan on the three. And she gets it to go. On the mid-range, that was Boothman Sonoy, no good. The cherry pick pass down to Morgan, goes up with it, and is long. Lee gets the reception, but it's double teamed in the corner. And Goo blocked there by Boothman Sonoy. And that's a foul with 4 minutes to play. Kratchman with fouled in the action of shooting. And the first one, no good. The foul there on Highcade. The third team foul of the quarter. Highcade subs out. Kratchman on the second free throw. She sinks it this time. Paulo subbed in for Highcade there as Boothman Sonoy goes up and is long. Warriors get the rebound, and Lee is wide open down the lane. She gets it to fall. The Warriors on a bit of a run now. Dangerous pass into Troxel there, but it works out. Or I wouldn't exactly say works out, but goes in favor of the Stateliners there. Dangerous pass there to trying to get it down to Sigmund. Intercepted there by Kratchman. Atlas, top of the key, doesn't take the three. Gets it down to Lee, who drives the baseline. Gets it to Ngu. Can't find it. Bethia with the rebound there. She'll take it the length of the court. And a little bit too hard off the back glass there. Morgan for three is good. And thank you to GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More for sponsoring Phillipsburg girls basketball. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More. Right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you. As well as Ed Kovac Jr., New York Life Insurance. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopakon, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. And with 2:51, the Stateliners down by 12. Let's see what they have cooked up out of the timeout. Sigmund. Bethia gets a break. Highcade comes in for Bethia and will run the offense. Troxel in the middle of the zone, no good. Rebounded by Ngu. Cratchman brings it up, takes a three. Short. Rebound by Troxel. IK driving. Just long off the back iron there. Rebounded by Ngu. Morgan with it. These Warriors so far have played every second of the game so far. All 5 of them on the court now have not left. And a couple of passes around. That was Atlas on the three off the back iron. Rebounded by Palos. Boothman Sonoy. Pass for Troxel. Intercepted there by Morgan. Morgan gets it to Lee. And the jump ball. 1:26 left to play. The jump ball goes in favor. Possession goes to the Stateliners this time. Highcade brings it up the court. Boothman Sonoy with the three. And she sinks it. Barely any movement from the net there. Just what the Stateliners were looking for. They just wish they could have had that down the court last time, too. Lee. Cratchman, their leading scorer, with it now, working against Palos. Morgan drives. Lee wide open on the wing. And she sinks the three. Responding right back. Highcade. Down low to Sigmund. Sigmund tries to get it to Troxel at the foul line. No good. That's Lee with the drive. And after the cherry pick, gets it. I believe that was Cratchman there, recognizing that Highcade likes to go to her left right away down the court. Gets a steal, gets it down to Atlas there, who goes long with it. And another foul by the Stateliners, as Cratchman got the rebound and was going up with it. She will shoot two. The foul there on Troxel. Bethia subs back in. Paulo subs out. No subbed yet for the Warriors. off the back iron, and Goo gets the rebound. Around the horn, Cratchman looking for the buzzer beater, can't get it to go. And before we hit halftime, thank you to our sponsors, Urco Community Federal Credit Union. Looking for a great rate on a new loan from automotive to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you are looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simueta or Michael Bulis, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval subject to credit underwriting approval. Terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender. Federally insured by the NCUA. As well as GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and More, right on Memorial Parkway. Made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you. And also sponsored by Ed Kovacs Jr., New York Life Insurance. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopakon, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. And as two teams talk things over, the Stateliners down 15. We are going to take a break here on the Garden State Athletic Network. I'm Alex Hare, and we will be right back. In about 8 minutes, we'll be back. And welcome back to Phillipsburg. We're going to take a quick look at the replays from the first half. And those were some of the best plays from the first half here at Phillipsburg. With the Stateliners down 29-14, the Warriors are up as the Stateliners are just now exiting the locker room with Coach Fulmer looking to get her girls fired up for the second half of action. You saw a lot of contested threes there from the Warriors side. The Stateliners playing very aggressive defense, but you also saw some of those open shots for the Warriors that they had, where they were able to pretty much have wide open shots. You saw in that last one with Lee, or one of the last couple with Lee being wide open there. As the two teams get ready. And we are about to continue action here, and we do with the Warriors with the inbound. Lee brings it up. Aggressive play there from Boothman-Sonoy against Cratchman. Bethea with the rebound. Boothman-Sonoy, Bethea with it. Goes out to Hare for the two. Short off the backboard. An aggressive play there by Blake, trying to get the ball back, but unable to after the Yengu rebound. Lee working against Blake. Morgan sets the pick. Morgan was looking for it there from three, but a bit too many Stateliners in the area as Lee would slow things down for the Warriors. Morgan working against Hare, gets it out to Atlas. Atlas drives. And the Warriors chewing a lot of time off the clock, this time down the floor. Smart passes. Morgan drives and gets it stolen by Troxel. Blake over to Boothman-Sonoy. Unable to get it. She's short. Bethea with the steal. And Stateliners right back on. Blake with the shot. Looked like it was blocked there by Cratchman. And that's going to be, I believe, a foul against Ngu as Blake will go to the line. The first foul against the Warriors of the day. And yes, it was against Ngu. as a sub. Boothman Sonoy comes out and Paulo subs in for the Stateliners. And Blake sinks her first of two. And she sinks the second one as well. Blake has the Stateliners on the board for as the first score in the second half. Is Lee with a strong drive there. Pass around to Cratchman there as she gets it to go. The mid-range jumper that we've seen all day so far from her. Stateliners go around the horn. But back across it from Blake to Bethia as Bethia is unable to handle the strong pass from Blake. As Bethia going for the steal there. Gets called for a reach-in. Or no, it's against Kincaid, or Highcade, excuse me. Her third of the contest, the first in this quarter. Crashman gets it down on the wing to Morgan, who drives. Can't get it to go, but Ngu gets the rebound. Atlas driving against Blake, gets it out to Crashman, who's left unguarded and has another three-point fall. As we now have played 3 minutes in this second half, the long three from Kincaid or from Highcade there, no good. And the pass from Troxel out to Palos is no good. As Highcade subs out, Sigmund subs in. Troxel also subs out. Now the Warriors with possession, bring it down the court. And just a quick look through the stats earlier, the Warriors average about mid-50s in the points per game, mid-50s, low 60s, as this shot from Lee is snagged out of the air. That was by Boothman Sonoy, as now a timeout. Thank you to Urco Community Federal Credit Union for sponsoring Phillipsburg girls basketball. Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simoetto or Michael Boulos, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval is subject to credit underwriting approval. Terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender, federally insured by the NCUA. As the Warriors maintain possession after the timeout. That's Morgan bringing it down the court. Working against Palos right now. Lee at the logo. Bethia gets the steal. And gets it to Boothman Sonoy, who gets the layup. Coach Mancinelli not happy with that last time down the court and leaving the wide open layup. Unless that was a fan, I'm not 100% sure as I'm looking at screens right now. But Lee with it on the wing, guarded by Boothman Sonoy. Morgan on the drive and is fouled. Doesn't get it to go, so no and one attempt for her, but she will go to the line. Morgan coming into this match into this game with 210 points on the season and in the 21-22 games that she has played. Troxel subs back in, and Sigmund subs out as Morgan misses the first free throw. Second one off the front of the rim. That's going to be out off of Blake. So the Warriors retain possession after not being able to sink either free throw. Cratchman under the basket goes and hits the bottom of the backboard, and Blake tries to cherry pick it down the court to Bethia. But Atlas was there and Lee with the three. No good off the back iron. Blake with the steal brings it down the court. Goes up in between three Warriors and can't get it. Bethia trying to get the rebound there. Lee is going to slow things down for the Warriors. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Atlas to Ngu, who is fouled as she goes up. That's going to be against Troxel. The third of the quarter for the Stateliners. Ngu off the back iron, no good for the first free throw. Highcade subs back in, and Paulo subs out. The Stateliners with their starters in. And Ngu sinks the second one. Bethia and the Stateliners looking to speed things up with just 11 minutes to play, and Bethia goes up, but floor foul called. That's going to be a hold against Morgan, her first of the contest, second for the team this quarter. And that's going to be out of play off of Bethia. Warriors take possession. Lee brings it up the court. Highcade defending. Atlas to Morgan now. And Lee's with it on the wing. Top of the key, Cratchman. The Warriors really slowing things down here, trying to get a wide open shot to develop as we saw Ngu set a screen. The pick and roll there, as it's going to be a steal for Troxel. Either Troxel or Blake there, as Cratchman was able to get a hand in there. Highcade goes up, hits the side of the backboard, but is fouled as she's in the act of shooting. 2 shots to her, third foul. First one for Atlas of the contest. Highcade sinks the first one. And she sinks both of them, bringing the Warrior lead back down to 15. Morgan with it, the sophomore, had it knocked away by Boothman Sonoy. This time Lee to bring it up. And Lee trying to get it into Ngu there, but Ngu kind of stopped by a couple of Stateliners as Bethia goes up with it and is fouled. We saw no fouls from the Warriors in the entire first half, and now this is the fourth one of the contest. That's the first one against Cratchman as Bethia is now at the line. Off the back iron for the first one, no good. And the second one also off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Ngu. The Warriors possibly looking to run out the rest of this quarter as we tick down to 1 minute to play. Atlas with the top of the key, tries to hand off to Morgan, but aggressive defense from Bethia. She'll switch on to Morgan. And at the logo, that's Lee. Hands off to Cratchman, who hands off to Morgan, and a third handoff back to Lee. Lee with the spin move, trying to get away from Bethia, defending aggressively. The freshman trying to get any momentum swing for the Stateliners as she comes up from behind and gets the steal. Hare drives down the court, hands it off to Boothman Sonoy, and that's going to be a mid-range shot there from Boothman Sonoy. Couldn't get it to go. Blake rebounded, but also couldn't get it to go. And with 4 seconds left, a foul against Troxel. Her third, the fourth one of the quarter, and Gu goes to the line. She sinks the first one off the back iron. 3.9 seconds to play as Sigmund subs in, Troxel subs out for the Liners. Still no sub-ins for the Warriors. And she sinks them both, and Gu perfect from the line. That's time this trip. Bethia trying to get it, the long three off the back iron, no good. And at the end of the third, oh, excuse me, this entire time I'm looking at the scoreboard right now and it's saying the Cougars, so excuse me if I've been calling Cherry Hill East mascot the wrong thing. But Cherry Hill East up 37-20. Thank you to GMAC Pizza, Wings and More. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings and More, right on Memorial Parkway, made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawingsandmore.com. We can't wait to serve you. And also by Ed Kovacs Jr., New York Life Insurance. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopicon, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. As the Stateliners will start with the ball for this fourth quarter. Bethia and Hare trying to get something going for this team on offense. Troxel from the elbow, no good. Rebounded by Ngu. That's Cratchman who brought it down the court. Fouled by Bethia, reaching there against her. First one of the quarter. And I believe her second one of the contest. No, her third of the contest, excuse me. Lee puts some moves, drives, but Bethia gets a rebound after Lee can't get the layup to go. Bethia goes the length of the court, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Tries to keep it in play, but can't find her footing. Lee to inbound. That's Atlas. She brings it down the length, or excuse me, that was Morgan, not Atlas. Brings it down the length of the court, gives it off to Ngu, goes back out to her, no good. Down the length of the court, Booth and Sonoy unable to handle full length pass. As Morgan wide open for three. Can't get it to go, short. And Bethia gets the layup to go. As the Stateliners are once again the first on the board in the quarter. That's Morgan working against Boothman Sonoy. Lee against Highcade. Lee once again at the top of the key. Atlas. Crotchman left wide open there for a minute. Risky play, leaving the leading scorer wide open as the pick and roll. Crotchman is fouled. That's the fourth foul against Troxel. As that's rolled right over the front of the rim for the first points of the quarter. Boothman Sonoy subs out. Palos and Sigmund subs in. Troxel also subs out. Crotchman gets both of them to go. And Bethia trying to speed things up. Now under 6 minutes left to play. Palos. Palos and Bethia, a little bit of back and forth there. Tries to get it into Blake. Gets it in. But a bit of an errant pass as that's going to be scooped up by Morgan, who brings it down the length of the court for Cherry Hill East. Morgan, top of the key. Cherry Hill East trying to waste some time, get some time off the clock. Now under 5 minutes to play. And Goo left wide open down on the block. Gets a layup to go. And that was Palos unable to handle it there. As Cherry Hill East is back on the attack. Crotchman. Lee down by the corner, brings it back up towards the top of the key. Over to Atlas. And now Crotchman showing that she's not afraid to take a deep three. Or just trying to get the jump. Could be both. As she drives and gets the bounce pass to Ngu under the net. Approaching 4 minutes left to play. Bethia out to Highcade for the deep three, and it's good. Once again, so far a strong defensive effort from the Stateliners. As Morgan for three is no good. Crotchman gets the rebound and shoots the mid-range long, rebounded by Blake. She will bring it up the court. Bethia driving. And Sigmund barely able to take that as a step back three, long for Bethia. Bethia playing aggressive defense as she is going to foul Cratchman. That's going to be her fourth of the game. She's going to stay in. Looks like Troxel and Boothman-Sonoy are back in. Palos and Sigmund are out. Lee with the drive goes out to Cratchman. But Lee able to keep a backcourt violation from happening there. Tries to go across the court to Morgan, but tipped away, but Cratchman was there after the tip. IK trying to get the steal as Bethia tips it there. Bethia's been all over the court on defense and on offense. Showing a little bit of frustration a moment ago there. As Morgan drives and goes up with it, Boothman-Sonoy comes down with the rebound. And the long three from Highcade, rebounded by the Liners. Rebounded by Boothman-Sonoy as she gets fouled going back up on the second chance attempt. She goes to the line to shoot two. The second foul against Atlas as Boothman-Sonoy misses the first one. Misses the second one as well, but Blake gets the rebound. Bethia drives and it's blocked by Angu. But Troxel gets it after the block and hands it back to Bethia. It looks like Angu fouls Bethia, or no, fouls Troxel there. No, that's going to be a off-ball foul against Cratchman, I believe. As Troxel sinks the first free throw. And the first sub-in of the game is going to be Laurel Angu for Lindsay Angu. Troxel off the back iron, no good. Cratchman on the rebound. That's the first sub for Cherry Hill East of the game. And it comes with, as we tick it down, at 2 minutes left to play in the game. Lee, top of the key. Morgan trying to get by Kincaid, by Highcade there, but was able to. And Lee is able to get the short bucket to go. Bethia brings it up the court. Troxel at the foul line. Highcade across the court to Bethia. And the three, no good. Rebounded by Troxel, and she gets it to go. Troxel with a chance at a three-point play here after getting the rebound. Gets the second chance points, and that's going to be a foul against Laurel Angu. The third one of the quarter. Palos and Sigmund subs in for the Liners. The starters are out, aside from Troxel right now. And she can't get it to go. 1 minute, as we tick down to 1 minute to play. Cherry Hill East looking to wind down this last 45 seconds. as that's going to be a foul against the Liners there. Troxel subs out, no starters in. That was Emily Fearson who just subbed in for Troxel. And Cherry Hill East most likely just going to wind down the rest of this time. A great defensive effort, though, from the Stateliners, holding them to 45 points. So far, anyway. We'll see what Cherry Hill East decides to do in the last 20 seconds here. As I believe Kratchman just trying to tell Lee to dribble it out. And this is exactly what they do as it ticks down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be it. That's it for the Cherry Hill East at Phillipsburg game here at Phillipsburg with a 45-28 win for Cherry Hill East. They advance to 12-12, while Phillipsburg falls to 3-16. As for the player of the game, I think it goes without saying with the way she ran the offense. Dylan Kratchman, the junior for Cherry Hill East, gets the player of the game. And we will see if we can get an interview with her. Let's take a look at the replays from the game again. And we'll take a look at that right now. And those are your replays of the game. Once again, thanks to our sponsors, Urco Community Federal Credit Union. Looking for a great rate on a new loan from automobile to home equity loans? Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon Simoweta or Michael Boulos, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval is subject to credit underwriting. Approval terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender, federally insured by the NCUA, as well as GMAC Pizza, Wings, and more. Today's broadcast is presented by GMAC Pizza, Wings, and more, right on Memorial Parkway. Made with the same passion for 3 generations and voted the best pizza in Phillipsburg. Call them at 908-768-3500 or order online at gmacpizzawings.com. We can't wait to serve you. And finally, by Ed Kovacs Jr., New York Life Insurance. Today's broadcast is presented by New York Life Insurance agent Ed Kovacs Jr., based in Lopecan, New Jersey. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit www.newyorklife.com/agent/EJ Kovac or call 908-358-9726. That's going to be it for us here at Phillipsburg. I was Alex Hare on the call and producing, and with Braden working the camera. Have a good night, everyone.
Folks, we're proud to bring you the best high school and local sports action right here on the Garden State Athletic Network. But we don't do it alone. Is your business looking to reach a dedicated local audience across New Jersey? From the opening kickoff to the final buzzer, our fans are locked in. When you partner with us, you aren't just buying an ad, you're supporting the student athletes and communities that make Jersey sports special, all at a surprisingly affordable cost. Ready to join the team? Scan the QR code on your screen right now to learn more. You can also reach us directly at sponsorships@gardenstateathleticnetwork.com or give us a call at 973-738-3881. Grow your business while supporting local sports, only on the Garden State Athletic Network.
My favorite thing about playing high school sports is definitely the community it builds.
It's taught me leadership, it's taught me resilience.
Many people might go on to not play collegiately, but they can take a lot of skills that they learn and use it in their professional life, in their future careers.
High school sports are worth protecting because it gives students an outlet to grow, to become a leader, to become what they want to be.
NMLS 52811. Looking for a great rate on a new loan? From automobile to home equity loans, Urco Community Federal Credit Union has what you're looking for. Contact our loan officers, Shannon McClellan or Michael Bullis, to discuss financing options. Visit urcocu.org to learn more. Approval subject to credit underwriting. Terms subject to change. Certain restrictions may apply. This is not a commitment to lend. Equal housing opportunity lender. Federally insured by NCUA.